Hey everybody. For those of you who don't know, that's the hunk of crap I've been welding with for the past freaking couple years, it seems like all my projects, and it's just given up on me on the monster mower because it was a whole lot of welding. This is the other hunk of crap I weld with. Flux Core 80. It's a complete piece of crap that is good for exhaust and maybe light tacking, like tacking of things, but this one I got at the landfill. Somebody threw it away. I know the guy that threw it away said he's welding with it, heard a loud bang, smoke rolled out, and it quit welding. But I've put an ohm meter on it and it tests okay. The only thing I can find that's damaged is the switch is broken. So I really want to just hook it up, bypass the switch, put it on the breaker and see if it works. But I'm almost tempted to run the output of that welder into the input of that welder, and then put a voltmeter on the leads and go through the settings and see if I get power out the other side. Because if this has got a short in it, I'd rather it short out that crappy welder. You know, it'd use that kind of like a ballast, I guess you'd say. You know, if it shorts out, it ain't a direct short on my power circuit. Because I have a breaker that the breaker is a little bit overrated compared to the wire size I'm using. So, but anyway, this thing's an old Lincoln 225. You know, old as hell. It's been severely abused. Like I said, I got it at the landfill and it was actually covered up in giant slabs of sidewalk, like concrete, you know, completely covered and smashed. So I dug it out and tried to straighten all the leads up the best I could, and it's not pretty in there, but it's so damn beat up and so screwed up that it looks like it should work. It looks like this is something that I should be able to weld with for another 10 years. I mean, these old Lincolns they don't die. You can short these damn things out all freaking day. You know, we used to melt 1/4-inch electrodes with them. Just stick it to the metal and then just let it melt. I mean, they'll take so much freaking abuse. Like, I don't see how that would just not work. So I'm going to try to throw some power to that thing somehow and bypass that switch. And I'm hoping that was the popping sound you heard, is that switch arcing as it came off or something. I don't know. I don't see anything that's fried. I don't see anything that looks like it's been hot. I just see a bunch of dirt and a bunch of stuff that's all bent and smashed up. But if I can make this thing fire up, which I'm pretty sure it might, it's got a good chance. If this thing works, that'll be way better than that old little crappy piece of crap Chinese freaking thing. I wouldn't even call that a welder. It's just a $60 piece of crap. I had to modify that to even like get it to weld. I had to take the current limiting shunts out. There used to be a giant set of metal bus bars that went in between these transformers. It was on a bolt that slid in and out to limit the current. And it wouldn't weld like that at all. It wouldn't even strike an arc. And it wouldn't strike an arc till you pulled them all the way out. So I just completely removed them. And then it would strike an arc, but it didn't have any heat to it. So I took it apart, smashed them 2 coils all the way together, and put this rubber goo stuff I got in between there to keep them from vibrating. And it welds, but it's not, you know, it's like one setting and it's on. That's it, on is the only setting it has. So time to retire that thing. If I get this working and I can weld with this and it's a good welder, I'm frying that little piece of crap. But anyway, enough of that. I'll let y'all know how it goes. See y'all in the next video. Oh, my sprockets for the monster mower comes in. Well, the guy at the machine shop, this old guy Rusty, he's like older in the hills, but he's a really, really good guy. He's like one of the best machinists I've ever seen besides my grandpa. And he's really good at what he does. I'm having him build me up a sprocket for that thing with a bigger hub on it. That way that keyway don't just, I mean, it just freaking exploded, that little sprocket. But it was like some kind of pot metal looking shit. Like Never seen a sprocket made out of anything like that. When it broke in half, it was like pink in the middle. It just looked like pot metal. I don't know how to explain it. It was steel. Obviously it wasn't aluminum, but it just seemed like pot metal. I don't know. But anyway, I get that at 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:30. He said he should have that done. And then I ordered one off of eBay. It's a pretty heavy duty looking one, and it should be here next Wednesday, so I'll have a spare. And I need one for this other go-kart out here I'm working on, because that one's kind of chazzled. But anyway, see y'all in the next video, and take care.